guys. I had to redo it, so sorry about that. Hold on. Let me go get it and post it. Hey guys. I don't know why I can't figure that out. I mean, it's like crazy. Okay. Get rid of that for just a minute. Hi guys. I don't know. I don't know why I have so much trouble with that, but hopefully you guys will find me. We'll just give everybody a minute to find the new link. Hi, Pammy. Hi, Bagmaker Barb. Hi, guys. You know, I'm beginning to think I'm technically challenged. I'm really not. I used to teach computers to nurses. So I don't know why this particular piece of the YouTube Live is a challenge for me. I don't know why. But it's okay. It's okay. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sharon. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining. I actually have been in a bit of a sewing funk. Hi, Carol. I think it's partly because we have been so busy. All good stuff. But it's just been one thing after the other. And so we've been extremely busy, and I have not had a lot of time to sew. So I think that's part of why I haven't been able to get into it. I have made a few small things. I'm into the wallet thing right now, which I'll show you here in a second. But, you know, we all go through funks, and I rarely go through a sewing funk, but I have been in one. So I'm hoping this will get me back into it. What we were working on personally is coming to some finalization, if you want to say. So hopefully that'll give me a little more time. You know me, I like to sew. And I haven't sewn every day, which is very unusual for me. Normally I sew something every single day, and there's been days in a row where I haven't sewn anything. I know, it's frightening for me. That's okay. So we're getting some good people. I probably have, I may not have any admins on this live, so I'm just going to have to watch the chat myself. I don't know if Jan's going to be able to join. There's, you know, I did it at the last minute, and that's absolutely fine. So I'm good with that. I have my coffee. Tony just left for the store, and I turned my Bluetooth off. So we should be good. We should be good. Hi, Paula. Hi, Maria. I know it, Marie. It is, I'm trying to think of the last time I actually had a sewing funk. It's been a long time. And I think it's just because we've been busy with everything else. Hi, Rosa. So I was just looking back at some of my old videos when I first started over a year and a half ago. Can you believe it? And I only had done the NCW, the Necessary Clutch Wallet, once, and a video of it, and it was back in February, so a month after I had started my YouTube channel. And if you go back and look at it, it's not bad. It's just I do things so differently now that it's really kind of funny, actually. But Um, I so I decided to do one. It's one I can pretty much do without looking at the pattern. We'll see. um, but I thought this would be a good thing to do. It doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't take much fabric, and I have templates for it. So I just cut it out along all my templates. Hi, Kathy. I'm so glad you're here. Love you, Kathy. So I am doing it out of some new fabric I got from your vinyl source. Wait till you see this. But first, I'm just letting everybody join, and then I'm going to show you what I've done in the last few weeks. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Smile D. You're a fellow Floridian. Really? Where? What general area? So I have a video releasing in the next few days on this. It is not a tutorial. I want to say that again. I do say it several times on the video, but I have had this pattern for, oh my gosh, a year or two at least, and I've never sewn it up. Hi, Carol. I know, Carol. I couldn't travel without my sewing machine. Unless it's just a true vacation with my honey bun, but this is the pattern that I've done several of lately. It's the classic zip around wallet. Here is the first one I did a couple weeks ago. Stuart, oh, you're on the East Coast. Okay, I'm very familiar with Stuart because when I was working, I had a client over there and I had to go over there once a quarter. So I'm very familiar with Stuart. But it's not the necessary clutch wallet, it's the zip around. This is the first one I did. And I wouldn't even sell this one. It's not terrible, but it's very hard to open because I used water resistant canvas. Now it looks beautiful, but the inside is way too thick. Hi guys. Yeah, it is really not a hard pattern. It does take practice, I will say. So this is my first one, and it really doesn't look too bad, except for I didn't do very good on the corners here, which I don't like, and the inside is way too thick. Now, it zips okay. Maybe I should just play with it some more, but it's hard to open. So that was the first one. This was the second one, and it turned out beautifully. I will say, choose a soft vinyl if you're going to do it. This vinyl... Hi, Sharon Port Richey. Hi. You're in Okeechobee, Marie? Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to think. Is that near Wikiwashi? Is Okeechobee near Wishiwashi? I'm not sure. But this vinyl is a little stiffer. And plus, I use the water-resistant canvas, so... this is faux leather from Simply Classic, and it's very pliable. You'll see it in the video. And then on the inside on this one, I used cotton for all the card slots, and I used the wallet lining for it. It's very thin, very, very thin. Hi, Nikki. Oh, I'm so glad. It's north of Lake Okeechobee. Okay. But this one turned out really good. This was only my second one. I did much better on my curves. And so this one is for sale. It really turned out good. Then I made a third one out of this vinyl. This is also vinyl from, hi Pam from Gainesville. I got a lot of fellow Floridians here. I love it. This one turned out really good too. It sticks just a hair over here, but it works good. Again, wallet lining that's self-adhesive, cotton for all the innards. The innards, as I said. But very nice. It is a good size wallet, but it's beautiful. Then I made the mini classic zip around. This turned out perfect, I have to say. You know me, I got purple on the inside. But this is cotton too. And then I did use the self-adhesive lining for the inside piece. And then this is just, I think this vinyl is from your vinyl source too, I think. But it's really, this one is probably the best one. So this is the fourth one I made. So that's what I've been working on, trying to master that. There is a video coming out on it. It is not a tutorial. Maggie from Maggie 55, it's a Maggie 55 pattern. She does not want you to do videos. Now, I know there are some videos out there. They're not full tutorials. So, it is, she has great videos. I reached out to her and asked her, and she said no. So that's why what I did with my video that's coming out in a few days is just really kind of a sew along silent, and I did a few voiceovers. So it is in no way a tutorial. It's just watching me sew it up. I don't give any directions or anything. So it's a cute pattern though. I would, if you want to make it, use some low-cost fabrics for the first couple, 2 or 3, until you master it. That's what I would do. I didn't do that. I should have, you know. But anyway, what we're going to do today is the necessary clutch wallet. Susan. Hi, Susan. Hi, Allie. Hi, Marilyn. You're stuck in the middle of Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a nice state. So, the self-adhesive lining, you can get it several places. I actually have got some from Simply Classic. It's called, I think she calls it wallet lining or self-adhesive lining. And I don't have any here, or I'd show it to you. But you can also get it from, I think it's My Jupiter. She has 3 colors. She has navy, the white. I wouldn't recommend the white. I used it on this one, and it's very see-through. So I wouldn't do the white. This is the white. And then she sells it in black and navy. And she also sells it in 12-inch rolls. Chris at Simply Classic only sells it in 18-inch rolls. And you know, one roll will get you multiple wallets or multiple things, because I think it's 18 by 53, something like that. Hi, Louise. The NCW is a large wallet. So if you are one of those people that really likes to carry things in your wallet, everything with you, all your cards, you know, put receipts in there, maybe put a house key in there, you know, little pictures. Like in my wallet, I have a picture of Tony and me on our wedding day. You know, little things like that. And I go back and forth. Right now, I'm carrying a purse bow. I'm very minimalist right now. But if I go on a trip, I like to have a little bigger wallet so I can carry more things in it. I don't know. Everybody is different. So it is a bigger wallet. You'll see it in the end. Okay. So what I am making it out of today is some new vinyl that I got from Renata at Your Vinyl Source. I do a mail opening on what I got from her. I kind of spent, I don't know, I kind of went crazy. She has some new stuff out there, and I've been waiting for her to release it. So this is what we're making it out of. This is going to be the main piece. It's a gorgeous faux. Gorgeous. It is, I would say it's less than 1 millimeter. It's domestic friendly. And then the accent piece is going to be this. Look at it. This is snake, I think it's snake scale. I'll link it in the description when I'm done. It's, hi Lena. Hi Barbara. So that's what we're making. This is going to just be one accent piece, and then the bulk of the outside is this. The lining is just going to be a kind of a gray linen type water resistant canvas. So I'm not lining any of the lining, no interfacing on the lining. So that's what we're doing. And I'm using Rainbow Hardware. And I did put a piece of Decaville Light on one of my flaps. This is my flap. And then I also put it on my outside piece. So this is my outside piece. I don't know if I needed to, but I did. So that's what we're doing. All right, I am going to move you over because if I leave you here, every time I sew or hit my table, you're going to get knocked. And that won't be very nice. There we go. That was pretty smooth. Smooth. All right, I got you up here, your comments up here. So a couple things I'm going to start with. I am going to add a little D-ring that I'm going to add a wristlet to. So that's the other thing you can make with these. This is not purple. I guess it could be considered a purple. It's kind of a blue purple. I know, it looks like it matches my shirt, but it's really kind of a blue purple. So this is my little D-ring connector. Hi, Net. Hi, Ray. Or Racklack. I know it does look like it's purple, but I guess it is a form of purple. It's a light purple. I didn't realize it matches my Mickey shirt perfectly. So this is just a 1-inch piece of the vinyl, and it's too long. And I'm just going to sew down each side. To make my little 1/2-inch D-ring holder. Now this is an option. You don't have to do this. But because it is a little bigger wallet, I like to make it where people can put their wristlet strap on if they want. But it'll be able to be removed if you want to. Hi, Net. All right, where's my D-ring? Hey, Annette, are you going to be able to stay? I don't know if I can make you an admin. I'm going to add you as a moderator if you're okay with that. There, I just made you a moderator. If you can't stay, that's fine. None of mine, I went live and none of my moderators could join today, which is absolutely fine. So, all right, so I put my D-ring on. And I'm just going to close that up so that when I put it on, it doesn't move around on me. And I'm going to make it shorter too. Thank you, Annette. I appreciate it. You don't have to stay in moderator if you don't want to, but if you want to, that's fine too. Most of my moderators are on vacation. There are 2 of them that are out camping. One is still working, and I don't know where Teresa is. Teresa is having to do a lot of taking care of her mom, so that's probably where she is. All right, so there's my little D-ring. That's all there is to it. So I'm going to put that over there for now, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my flap. So I have my 2 pieces, right sides together. And I have to say, I don't think Nancy is here today. Nancy, look at this little thing she sent me. I love it. She sent me 2 of them. So let me show you the other one. So, and she put, this is for Thor, but I have it in the middle of my cart. And then, so I have 2 of them. One has clips and one has hair clips in it. Art. they the cutest thing you've ever seen? I absolutely love them. Thank you, Nancy. All right, so those are right sides together, and I'm going to sew around those. I have to look at I can't remember what the seam allowances are, so let me look at that really quick. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I am using a variegated thread from Geeky Hardware Wizardry Stitchery. It goes perfectly with this purple bluish fabric. And I haven't decided if I'm going to use a turn lock or if I'm going to use rivet magnetic snap. I think I'm going to use a snap. Don't be afraid. You know, that's the one thing with bag making. Don't be afraid to try things. I'm trying to think of what I did. I'm going to just put a few tiny little clips in here. I made something recently and I actually threw it away because it turned out so bad. I forget what it was. Oh, I think it was one of the classic zip around. I made it and it was so bad, I threw it away. I didn't like how it turned out. It looked awful. Thank you, Annette. And so, don't be afraid to try something. Some of these little things take practice. And I know I was watching Kasaya the other day. I think she threw something away too recently. So it happens to the best of us. I mean, and you know, nobody's perfect at this bag making stuff. Nobody. If they say they are misleading you. Because even the best tailors and seamstresses, sometimes it doesn't work out. So. Okay. I wish Renata could join. I know she's busy doing orders and stuff, but this is stunning. I only ordered a half a roll of this because I wasn't sure if I'd like it, honestly. Okay, and then I'm going to top stitch, and let me grab a snap. Hold on. Rivets. I think I'm going to use a rivet magnetic snap. These are just rivet magnetic snaps from Cam Snaps. I don't carry the rainbow rivet magnetic snaps. I wish I did, but they are very expensive to have made. The matte rainbow. And it's just cost prohibitive, I think. Oh, it was the Rhea, Lena. That's what it turned out horrible. Yeah, that is a very cute pattern that she made. Hi, Brenna. You're just popping in. Brenna is out camping. She's doing her last little vacation before school starts. I love it. And she has a new nephew, so she went to see her Cooper. Cute, cute. All right, so there's my snap. And I'm going to just top stitch, and I'm going to close the top. Let me think. You know, before I do that, I'm going to add an extra piece of Decaville in here for my snap. Because obviously that snap gets a lot of use. I just love Kasaya. You know, she is just as nice in person too. I know a lot of you guys. I'm going to add another one. I forgot there's nothing on this side. So hold on. Let me see. I have all these scrap pieces of stuff over here. And I'm not going to hurry myself today. I'm just going to take my time. People will probably come and go, and that's okay. I'm enjoying myself today because I've been so busy. I haven't been able to sit down and sew for any length of time. So I'm really enjoying this. And I appreciate you guys being here with me. All right, so now let's top stitch this closed. You know, the other thing, it has been so rainy for you fellow Floridians. It has been so rainy. You know, we're in the rainy season, so it's not really surprising. But it's been raining every day. I mean, lots of rain, not just a quick shower. Heavy downpours of rain, which is okay. We need it. We had a long period of dry, but you can't get in the pool. It's disappointing. Wah. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put my snap on. Let's see where I want to put it. Right there. That's the beauty of using the rivet magnetic snaps, because you don't have to keep it open, you know. And I think I'll put the male portion up here. Perfect. Let me turn around and snap that. Perfect. There we go. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Now it may not be some people's thing, you know, this kind of fabric. I just love it. It's gorgeous. Something different, you know, it is just so different. Okay. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is a little card slot hack. Yeah, that vinyl she's been testing is gorgeous. I don't know who it is. Annette probably knows. She's not going to tell us though, which is fine. All right, so this, I'm going to give credit to the person. It's SNW Gifts, I think is her YouTube channel. Hi, Jennifer. But she posted this hack for the card slots years ago. I don't remember how long ago it's been, and I've been doing it for a long time. But you cut two, let me see, 2 8 by 8.5 pieces. I think I have it right here. Hold on. Yeah. You cut 2 8 by 8.5 pieces, 1 8 by 8, 1 7 by 8, and 1 6 by 8 for your card slots, rather than a big long thing that you fold. And then on your 6 inch, your 7 inch, and your 8 inch, you measure down on the wrong side 1 inch on both 8 inch sides. I'm sorry. Let me see. Yeah. On the 8 inch side, measure down 1 inch. Put a piece of double-sided tape, and we're gonna fold down to that line. Now you do need to use something that is non-fraying, like water-resistant canvas, waterproof canvas, something like this. Perfect, Annette. So I want to give her full credit. She's the one that came up with this hack, and it works beautifully, actually. So on all those pieces, I also put my centers on. You just fold down to that. You do know, but you're not spilling. That's okay. That's okay. It'll be fun when it's released. Of course, I just spent a wad at your vinyl source, so I'm not sure I'll be able to buy anything, but it's okay. Maybe it's you, Annette. Is it you? I know it's a secret. I love secrets. Okay, so on all 3 of these pieces, fold that down. It's a little bit of prep, but these card slots turn out perfectly every single time. Maybe Brittany. Oh, it could be Brittany. Interesting. I hadn't thought about it, but yeah. All right, so on all 3 of these pieces, we are going to sew, just like any card slot, across the top. Because my thread is very contrasting, I'm going to go slow so I get nice straight lines. And I am going to chain stitch. Realized I put a really short, small bobbin in here. I hope I don't run out of thread. While I'm top stitching. Oh gosh. All right, I'm gonna try it Living dangerously here, guys. My bobbin. No, actually, this is Q-tip thinner. I'll talk about it here in a second. This really does keep the thickness down. Now, you don't want, I think the video that the gal does, the hack here, she uses Ottertex. And it's not too thick. And I've used Ottertex for this too. And it's okay. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is measure down on each piece 2 inches and mark a line. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to, oh, I can see it pretty good, but I'm gonna use my other pen here. 2 inches from the top stitched portion. And the other thing about this method is they are almost perfect every time. You know, some people hate making card slots because they don't feel like they can get them perfect. For this particular method, you'll see how good they look. Now, famous last words, you know. Okay. Hi, Jan. I'm so glad you're here. No worries. No worries at all. I did this at the very last minute, so I'm good. Jan's out there camping too. I love it. All right, so take your piece that you folded down, the 8x8, and with one of your 8x8.5, make sure that you got it on the right side, and you'll be able to tell when you put it on if it's correct. Get it close to your marks, and I centered all my marks, all my pieces, I should say. Okay, so this is one of my 8x8.5 pieces. Jan, you are camping. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Christy, I didn't see you join. Hi, Patty. And now we're going to sew down these lines that we created, the 2-inch lines from the sewn. These won't be seen. They're just creating your card slots. Oh, I think I just ran out of bobbin. Let's see. No? No. I don't know, it had a little trouble there for some reason. Okay. I'm going to change my bobbin. It's got to be pretty close. Yeah. All right, we should be good. So here's the bobbin. Isn't it pretty thread? Wizardry Stitchery. I think it's just Text 45. She doesn't carry text 70. She carries text 45 and text 80. Text 80 is just a little too thick for me. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to add the 7-inch centered. Make sure you're getting your centers lined up. And we're going to sew down those 2-inch marks that we made. Okay, then we're going to add the 6-inch piece. Centered. And sew down those 2 lines. You know, some people might say this takes them longer, but for me, it takes less time. And the result is 100% better. I wish I could remember the gal's name at that SNW Gifts. I don't remember her name, but I appreciate it, what she's done with this. Okay, so there, look how perfect those are. They're just perfect. Oh my gosh, it's just perfect. All right, so I am going to sew down the center here to divide my card slots. I do this before I put the backing on. You don't have to. You can do you. You backstitch over each of the card slots. And we'll test those before we do anything else, just to make sure. This isn't a really actual credit card. I don't think I actually have a credit card in here. Let me see. Yeah, what's this? Perfect. 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 Let me test this side. Perfect. Okay. All right, now we're going to add our other 8 and an 8.5 piece. And we're just going to sew across the top and the bottom and leave the sides open to turn it. And Nancy. I was bragging on you. Because look. My little friend. I've got both of them right here. One has clips like you sent, and one has hair clips. Yeah. All right, let's turn it right side out. I am going to turn my iron on over here so I can iron this if I need to. All right. So we are going to top stitch across the top and the bottom. And then we'll baste the sides closed. It does, Nancy. I just love them. I just love them. Oops, dear. Hitting my pedal. All right, let's stitch across the top. Slow because I'm top stitching. And you want to do a scant 1/8 on the sides. We don't want this stitch to be seen when we add it to the wallet. And it won't be. Okay, so those are your card slots. I mean, that is so much easier. I can't tell you how much easier, at least for me. It may not be for you, but everybody has to find what works for them. And if you've watched me for any length of time, you know I am not in this to make things really hard. I don't mind a challenge or any of that, but I don't like things to be unnecessarily hard. So I'm going to turn around and just give that a quick press. Okay. All right, there's our card slots. Let's do our zipper pocket. All right, so for your zipper pocket, I'm doing it just like the pattern says. I have my zipper. She tells you the length of your zipper. And I have one tab on each end. I'm just going to stitch that close. And I'm just bringing that other end up. Got into the chain stitching here recently because I feel like I waste so much thread. I need to be challenged. I don't mind challenges. I just don't like unnecessarily difficult. You didn't hear the beginning, Nancy. I've been in kind of a sewing funk. So I have really gravitated to something easy, which is wallets. So I've been kind of on a wallet kick. You can go back and watch the beginning. I made the classic zip around wallet, which is not an easy pattern. So that's a little bit of a challenge. All right, so make sure you have your zipper pull on. Fold those back, and then we're going to top stitch. Uh-oh, throwing things. Let's do the other side. The classic zip around wallet, I don't know what she calls it in her pattern. If it's considered intermediate, I don't know, actually. Maybe that's it, Annette. Maybe that could be. Okay, so there's my zipper. So, Nancy, these are what I've been making. This is the mini classic zip around, and this is the regular. The first one I made is not for sale and never will be because it doesn't open very good. And then I've made this one, which turned out perfect. This one turned out perfect, and the mini turned out absolutely perfect. So it took me a little time to get them going. The first one, I think I threw away because it was so bad. And that's okay. All right. So you should have 2 short pieces and 2 long pieces for your zipper wallet. Yvonne, your Sojo's missing too. I know. You just have to find, excuse me, you have to find what's going to get it back for you. And I'm hoping this does it for me. All right. So with your zipper tape up, and let me just verify this. I haven't made this pattern in a very long time. So let me look real quick. Yeah. With your lining piece, your short lining piece up and your zipper tape up, we're going to attach that, and I'm just going to eyeball my center. That looks pretty good. And I'm just going to base that on 1/8 of an inch. And then take one of your larger pieces and we're going to lay that right side down on our zipper and the piece we just created. And this is a 3-inch zipper, number 3, and not a 3-inch, number 3 zipper. So my seam allowance is a little less than it would be if I was using a 5, number 5. Now, if you like a lot of zippers in your wallets, you could add another zipper on this end. Hi, Barb. You need a big coffee mug. Go get it. Go do it. Then we're going to fold this down, wrong sides together. And this This is water resistant canvas from your vinyl stores, and it finger presses pretty well. And we're going to top stitch that closed. Now, the pattern calls, hi Betty, how are you? The pattern calls for 2 zipper tabs on each end. I'm only put 1. You can do 2. You're never going to see this. So I only use 1. And then we're going to repeat the exact same thing here. So our zipper tape is right side up. Our lining short piece is right side up. Okay, so now this is the inside of your zipper pocket, and those are right sides together. Oh, Lena, that's perfect. That's perfect. I think my mother-in-law is getting ready to move down here. I'm going to make her a bunch of little things for her puppy. So, Virginia, if you're watching, Molly is going to be spoiled by Aunt Lauren. Or whatever that makes me. I don't know. Hi, Susan. Hey, Susan, I was showing your pictures of your daughter at boot camp to Tony. He was very impressed. Very impressed. I'm so proud of her. I know you are, but you miss her terribly. So the other long piece, you're going to just put right sides down on top of your zipper, just like we did the other side. And we're going to sew that at the full seam allowance. So keep posting pictures from her boot camp. We want to see them. Tony does too. Very exciting. Oh, I gotta get my zipper out of the way. My zipper pull. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold that back and top stitch. You had dreams about boot camp last night. Was somebody yelling at you, Susan? I saw the one picture, Susan, of the woman, and she looked like she was yelling at somebody. And I thought, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of, what's that movie? Gentleman with, oh gosh. What's that movie? The Gentleman, oh my gosh. Thank you, Valerie. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Colleen. What's that movie with, Richard Gere, something in a Gentleman. Oh gosh, but that picture reminded me of that, with that woman yelling at her. I don't know if it was yelling at her, but the woman was yelling at somebody, or it was funny. Officer and a Gentleman. Thank you, Betty. Those pictures reminded me of that. I'm hoping it won't be anything like that for her, however. Okay, so here's what you have. You have one piece with your outside and two pieces with your inside. And how she does it is she puts the right sides together. I'm going to use some clips. Uh-oh, there went a clip. I'm a success today. Right sides together. And we're gonna sew. Let me get my little Groot over here. And we're gonna leave the bottom of the pocket, this piece, open to turn it. Hi, Lori. Hey, I'm going to give a shout out to Lori, Wild Pony Designs. She just started her YouTube videos, tutorials, and she has, I think you just have one out there right now. Is that right, Lori? But if Annette or Jan could link her YouTube channel so that people can go join her. I'm all about supporting my fellow bag makers. Uh-oh. She did a great job with her first YouTube tutorial. I don't know, Lori, if you've gone back and looked at my first ones. They weren't nearly as good as yours. Thank you, Jan, for doing that. Okay, here's my little Groot. I'm going to put him back over here because if I don't, I'll knock him over and then I'll have clips everywhere. All right, so this pocket lining we're going to leave open. So we're going to stitch all other three sides. And let me see, I forget what the seam allowance is here. Let me look. Yep. Okay. Seam allowance in the pattern. I know, Susan, I do too. I'm going to give you a shout out. You've gotten pretty good. You know that. You're pretty dang good at the bag making. All right, let's turn this right side out. I'm going to clip my corners a little bit. And I'm just clipping my extra zipper tabs off. Nancy, you'll be proud of me. I have my trash can right here. Okay, let's turn this right side out. I forgot to open my zipper, but that's okay. You are not... Well, let me say, Susan, you are a dork, but we love you because of that. But you're not a dork with your sewing. You're doing very good. Very, very good. And I say that with love, Susan. I know you'll take it that way. You know, Ellie, you should start them because I use Video Shop to edit my videos on my phone. That's how I do it. Although I have to say, I'm getting to the point where I really like lives because there's no editing involved, which is really nice. All right, so push your lining down in there. Push your tabs out. I haven't yet, Susan. I am going to. We have been very busy. We're trying to move Tony's mom down here near us because she's up in Kansas City all by herself, and that's just not right. So we've been working on that. Found her a condo, a really nice condo. I mean, it's a nice condo. I shouldn't say it's really nice because we need to do some things to it, but that's okay. So we've been kind of busy. Susan, you don't have to have an excuse to come to Florida. You come anytime. The door is always open. Tony would absolutely go bonkers, and he'd love your hubby. I don't like how these are coming out, but that's okay. I should have probably clipped that. Yeah, I'm going to turn this back out and clip the zipper corners. Let's do a barb retreat. I would love it. All right, I got to clip these corners where my zipper tab is. It's way too thick. I don't normally do my zipper tabs that way. I usually cut them so they're not even in the seam. I'm not sure why I didn't do that today. That's okay. So I am going to buy 2 extra cameras so I can do that. I think it's going to be much better. I just, everyone to party. Oh no. I just haven't, I haven't had time, and we're buying a condo for Tony's mom. So. Needs a little paint, little cosmetic stuff, but the bones are good. You'll bring the food. Are you a good cook, Lori? I bet you are. All right. Let me turn around and press this. Yeah, and that's in Orlando. Okay, let me turn around and press this, and then we'll be good with this. I can when you want to be. I know. I can be a good cook too when I want to be. We have been eating out a lot lately. We even said that to each other the other day. We were like, we gotta stop. We've been so busy, I haven't felt like cooking. And so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Perfect. Oh, your mom's in Port Charlotte. Yeah, that's not far at all, actually. I am going to do another Zoom, a live Zoom, probably in September. My moderators and I are getting together this next week to kind of decide what we're going to do. It has been too hot to cook. I completely agree with you. Yeah. Yep. All right, let me get my outside pieces so we can get this together. So there is a little bit of a hack for this. You'll join that one? I'd love for you to, Patty. We are going to limit it this time. And there is going to be a very small fee. Very small. It just kind of got unwieldy last time. And the pattern I'm picking this time, I think you'll like it. We've pretty much decided on what pattern. Oh, that didn't mark at all, did it? It's a secret because we haven't finalized it yet. But it's a bag. It's a, of course it's a bag, but it's not a big bag, but it's a little bigger than the Louis that we did. So, we'll see. All right, so the hack is on your lining piece, in the center, make a 6-inch hole. And we're going to cut that open. And this is how we're going to turn the wallet. I know if you've been watching any NCWs, you've probably seen this already. Patty, that's okay. I think what we're going to do this time is we're going to do it in 2 sections. Because it just got too long last time. Just whisper it to her. You're a funny girl, Susan. You're just a funny girl. It's a pattern that is not out. I'm just going to say that, so I can't tell you. It's not a released pattern. Yep. Big secret. Hi, Dagmar from Germany. I love it. Okay, so this is my outside piece. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's just gorgeous. So, let me mark my center here. Hi, Adele from the UK. I love it. You're crocheting bags? Oh my gosh, Jen. Love it. So I'm marking my centers. I wasn't going to, but I decided I will. Isn't it pretty, Patty? It is. It's really gorgeous. Your Vinyl Source. I think it's a new release, so I think she still has it. All right, so on my flap, I am going to center. I should center my flap. And with it wrong side up, we are going to add it to one side. Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. And then I am going to add my little D-ring Again, it doesn't really matter what side. It's going to be on the inside, not on the outside. So just right there. I'm kind of slipping here. Oh, good, Jan, you linked it. Love it. Do you guys kind of see me put things away as I sew? I cannot. I'm really a pretty neat person, and my house is usually pretty neat. Between Tony and I, we keep it pretty cleaned up. But I can't sew in a mess. I just can't do it. I know some people can, and that's wonderful. I just can't do it. With stuff around. Right now I'm basting my flap and my little D-ring on. So as I go, I have to put things away. I know, it's weird. I can't help it. I'm really not a neat freak either. You'd think I was, but I'm not. Okay. So this is how this is gonna go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I love it. I am not gonna put my other part of my snap on yet. All right, so let's put our lining on. And I'm just centering everything, right sides together. Yvonne, I know. My sewing room does get out of hand too. But this morning, before I cut this out and decided to go live, I had to clean everything up. So where I cut things out is a different room. So I had to clean both those rooms before I could do anything. I'm not really obsessed, and sometimes I don't do it. But I'd say most of the time I do. You know, there are really brilliant people that live in a mess. And Jan, that must be you. You're a messy person? I don't think you're a messy person. Not from what I've observed. All right, so there is my lining piece wrong side up and my outside piece right side through together. You do want to start over on one of these sides because it's not going to be seen. And let me see something. I'm going to sew from this side. Your starting and stopping won't be seen. Just make sure wherever you put your D-ring is out of the way. You don't want to sew over that. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. Oh, Tony's back. Oh. Tony brought me. Is this a peppermint mocha? He went to get his haircut, and right by where we get our haircut is a Starbucks. My favorite drink of all time is a peppermint mocha. He brought me one. Look at that. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Love me some Tony. He said, he walked in and he said, shh. He said, shh. Oh, God. All right. I'm just going to trim my corners with my pinking shears. Actually, I think I'll just do it all the way around. It's funny. Peppermint mochas bring back a wonderful memory for me. When my mom was still living, that was her favorite thing one of her favorite things, I should say, to do with her daughter, me, is go to Starbucks and have a peppermint mocha. She loved peppermint mochas too. So when we put her in the Alzheimer's unit, and I would go back to Kansas City, which was frequently, I'd always stop and get her a peppermint mocha. And I'm going to cry because I miss my mom. But that's one thing my mom and I loved to share was peppermint. My dad didn't like peppermint. And so my mom and I always shared peppermint mochas. I mean, we'd have our own drinks, but she loved them too. So it always brings back really good memories for me. He is a sweetheart. I can stop and hug him. Oh, I'll give him a big kiss later. I wouldn't want to do that. He won't allow. He doesn't want to be on camera. You know that, Jan. He's Mr. Shy when it comes to that. He's not a shy man either. Okay. So you notice I did not clip where my, you know what I think I will do though? I didn't clip where my flap was, but I am going to just do this waterproof canvas a little. Oh, I got to go get a tag. Good luck with that, Susan. I don't think he will. He might do it if you came here. He might do that. He won't even FaceTime his parents, Yvonne. Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, I'm going to go grab a tag real quick. They're right here. So, if you're wondering, it's not too late to put a tag on. Let's turn this right side out. Now, if you use cotton here with the interfacing, you just want to be careful. And even with this water-resistant canvas, you don't want to tear that hole. So just go slow. You feel like you almost had him. I would love it if you could talk him into it. I'll support you all the way. But I think you and Kasaya need to come here. And then I think he'd do it. I think you could talk him into it. Thank you, Jan. I saw you said he's a good-looking fella. He is a handsome man. I'm very blessed. All right. So just push out your corners. There's really no corner here, all your curves. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm doing a rivet magnet, Uni. I am doing a rivet magnet, so I've got my rivet magnet on my flap already. And Yeah, you know, Betty, that's a good, it is kind of, I don't know what Renata calls it, but periwinkle is a good name for it. It's a great color. Okay. So that is what it's going to look like. Oh my gosh. All right, now I'm going to top stitch all the way around. Again, I'm going to start over here on one of the sides. I'm not even going to clip it. I'm going to live dangerously. It's called Blurpy? Is it really? Isn't that funny? I didn't even know that. That Renata, she comes up with some good names, doesn't she? I love it. Okay. Perfect. All right, now I'm going to put my tag right back here. So it does match my shirt, Lori. Can you believe that? I didn't even realize that. Somebody pointed out that it was purple, and I put it against my shirt, which is purple, and it matches. Okay, and I'm just putting this an inch down. I gotta make sure I get it right side up. And reach in. You can reach in. This, we haven't closed this off, so just make sure you're not putting your slits in your lining. And we're going to put it right in our slits. And I don't have any, do I? Yeah, I do. I don't need to put another piece in there. I am going to cover this though with a piece of fleece. Let me see. Perfect. Here's all my scrap fleece. Self-adhesive, and put my little knife away. I think it is the corn flour. I think you're right. It's the corn flour. Yep, that's what it is. It's gorgeous. Don't buy it all. I gotta go buy some more. Stunning. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna buy any more right now. Okay, so I'm just putting my fleece over my prongs so it doesn't rub on my lining. There we go. Thank you, honey. All right, so don't worry about this slit. This will get closed off as we add our other pieces. Okay, I think I need to put my snap on. Let me just see something here. So this is gonna go like this. This is gonna go like this. And this is gonna go like this. So, yeah. It is typically about 1 3/4 inches down. And that's exactly where I'm going to put it. I need my longer ruler though. Hi Rachel, we're making a necessary clutch wallet. It's a beautiful thing. Let me mark this, hold on. I'm just gonna mark my center so I know where I'm putting it. Perfect. Oh no, that was pretty accurate. Yeah, 1 3/4 inches up. Let me just make sure. Yep, okay, good. So, I made this really hard on myself because I didn't put my hole. It's okay, we can do it. I'm just gonna grab one of my little tiny mats here, and I'm gonna put it in here, and then I'll use my Japanese hole punch to make my hole. Is that where I was putting it? Is that 1 3/4 inches? Yeah. Okay. That way I'm not putting the hole in my lining. Perfect. Perfect. You guys, look at these. My husband took me to Container Store, and I walked by these, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to have those. They're just little kitchen bowls. They're rubber. So if they fall on the floor, they're not going to break. I love them. They came 4 in a set. It's perfect. All right, so now I'm going to reach in there, take my little, I don't know what this is, 3x3. And I just threw it on the floor. I am going to get another little piece of Decaville Heavy. Let's see if I can find a piece of Decaville Heavy. I have so many scraps in this drawer. Here, I'll just use one of these and fold it over. You guys need to make one of these. Now, somebody mentioned earlier, it is a big wallet. But a lot of people like big wallets, you know? So I'm just putting an extra piece of interfacing there. Okay, before I press that, I'm gonna test it. Let's just test it. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right, let me press it. Perfect. All right, the next step. You've made several. Do you like them? The next step is to add our card slots. After I have a sip of my peppermint mocha. Okay, now we're gonna, you prefer the mini? Yeah, I've made a lot of minis too. I like the mini. Have you tried, Uni, have you tried the mini classic zip around? It is so much easier for some reason than the classic zip around. This is the mini. It is so easy to make. I'm kind of surprised actually. All right, so I am going to center this up. It's actually just a hair big. Why? I don't know. So I'm going to trim off just a little on each side. Not trimming off my basting stitch. The classic zip around is fun. And Maggie55, she has great videos. She has a video for each section, which I think is very helpful, really. All right, let's see if that's better. Oh yeah, that's better. All right, so did I test this? Did I test my card slots? Okay, good. It's a great pattern. You actually have to buy both patterns because she refers, that's the only thing I don't like. For the mini, she refers to the main pattern. So I'm just centering this. And then we're gonna fold our sides over and get them pretty tight. On both sides. Okay, so that's what you should have. Your credit cards are in there. And then I'm going to test it, fold it up, snap it. Oh my gosh. That's what it's going to look like, guys. Now we're going to sew down this side. Each side, I should say. It's pretty thick, so just take your time. And I always peek in there to make sure I'm catching my card slots. And I don't know what she calls for in the pattern, but I do a 1/4 inch seam here. That way I'm sure that I've caught. And oh my gosh, you guys, I try and do this, but look how, oh, I just threw it on the floor. No big deal. Yeah, here we go. The whole purpose is to match your seam here that you did on your flap. And look, it matches perfectly. I didn't try and do that, but it came out perfect. Sometimes the stars just align, you know? All right, let's fold it over, make sure we caught. So you want to make sure you don't see any of your basting stitch. Yeah. I love that, Uni. That's perfect. This is going to be, it's not a clutch. You can use it. Oops, my needle is down in there. But it can be a wristlet. I put a little D-ring on for a wristlet. You definitely, on this vinyl, do not want to leave your clip on very long. Oh, gosh. Yeah, those Wonder Clips mark vinyl, especially if it's any kind of soft vinyl. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Now this one isn't quite as perfect. It's close, but it's not as lined up, and that's okay. Okay, let's fold it up now that it's sewn and see if it's straight. Oh my gosh. Love. Love, love. I might have to keep this for myself. Don't say it. I know I always say it. All right. Now, I prefer my zippers opening to the right and closing to the left. Hi, Sherry. So now I'm going to add and I'm going to put a piece of tape here on the bottom. And the reason that we do that is so that while we're getting it on there and we're sewing it, it stays where we want it to. You know, I was just thinking, am I supposed to? I don't think so. No, I don't. I was just thinking, am I supposed to top stitch this? No, because it'll get top stitched when we close it. You should try it, Betty. It's a beautiful thing, Valerie. Thank you, Julie. Okay, so this just goes right in the center. So you've got if you do your card slots this way, you've got the center right here. So that's why I put a piece of tape here. I think she tells you to do this in the pattern. And you just get it centered inside here. And then lay it down and just kind of look to make sure it's nice and centered. And then we're going to do a little box. Let's see, here's my middle. Oops, I better use a air erasing mark. And these stitches you will see on the outside. Oops, let me get here. So what I'm doing is I marked the center, and then I marked 1/2 inch on each side of center. And that's where my lines are gonna go. Hi, Louise. Hi, Lynette. So that's where we're gonna stitch. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're almost done. Let me make sure I have no pieces back here. Yeah, okay. That would be kind of funny if I forgot, you know, a major piece. Okay, let me have a drink of my peppermint mocha. Tony's out mowing. It's only 95 degrees out. All right. Just make sure that everything's nice and even too. The top of your zipper's nice and even. And let's do it. And I'm going to pull these to this side, so I'm not going to back stitch. You can. Totally up to you. And I don't go all the way to the end. I go about a 1/4 inch and pivot. And then come back down. This also closes your zipper pocket, by the way. I think I just threw something on the floor back there. Okay. Oh my. There's the, can you see it? I don't know if you can even see it. My thread matches so well. So I'm going to pull those and we're going to tie them off inside here. I'd rather have that, a little knot on the inside, than back stitching on the outside. It'd be fine if you did it though. If you backstitch. I know a lot of people do. Okay, let's tie those off. Yeah, this pattern's been out. I don't know how long it's been out. Long time. I think there's still a big Facebook group on this pattern with all kinds of hacks. I really prefer the basic one myself, but okay, so there's the tiny little knot there, but on the back you see no back stitching. And you see the box. Look at that. Perfect, perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I know, I might have to keep it. All right, now we gotta do the sides. Now I will tell you, you can measure. I'll show you how to measure. I usually just eyeball it. And I forget what the measurement is now that I say that. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The measurement is in the pattern. I don't want to tell you because it's part of the pattern. So you measure here on this straight edge, and then you measure on your corner up, and then you draw a line. And the reason for that is that helps give you exactly where to attach the zipper to. Okay. Now, I guess I'll go ahead and do it here too. Why not? This does give you much more accurate, you know, folds. Okay. All right. So we have our two lines there, if you can see them, here and here, here and here and here. And that's where you attach your zipper pocket to. This is where I use my big clips, my big Wonder clips. It just is so much easier. And I don't sew this. I use rivets. It's, for me, it's too hard. Oops, it came out, darn it. It's too hard to get it to look good when I sew it. Now, others may have a better luck with it than I do. I can't get it to look decent. Oops, my clip came out here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one side and then we'll do the other side because it won't stay. So I do clips, I mean not clips, rivets. Let me grab my rivets. Yeah, it's hard. I don't like it. I don't like sewing it. Never have. I've done them before, but I don't think they look good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But if you feel that you can do it, then I would. I absolutely would. Because if you can do a good seam here, it really does look better, I think. I'm just making sure these look pretty even before I put my holes in. And the rivets hold fine, really. I do my rivets about a little more than a 1/2 inch in and a 1/2 inch down. And it's hard to get it even to rivet it because you're going through so many layers. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to bring my rivet press over here so I can do them one at a time. This is a beast. It's a beast. I love this. I don't know what this is called, but it's from Hannah Woodworking. It's one of her things to hold your rivet presses, and it's got holes and it's magnetic. It's perfect. All right, let's press this first one. Perfect. Okay, let's do this other one. Yeah, I personally, you do you. I mean, you know, it depends on your materials, honestly. If you're doing it out of cotton, you could probably sew it. I'm not sure that went all the way through. Hold on. Yeah, I think it did. No, it didn't. Oh, please. There it went through. Man, I must be becoming a weakling. There's only like 10 layers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 layers. So I'm not a weakling. It's just a lot of layers. Perfect. All right, so there's the 2 layers there. This side won't be quite as bad because the zipper pocket isn't there. So it doesn't have quite 2 less layers, I should say. 2 less layers. All right, let's see how that looks. Does that look even? Yeah, it looks pretty even. Okay, let me see. It doesn't look quite even to me. Hold on. Yeah, I have a press. It's another hole press I have left set up as my hole punch, but I didn't want to have to go get it. I have 2 cam presses. I know. Yeah. I guess that's pretty even. Yeah, the hole punch for the yeah, it works really good. Actually, I'll go show it to you. It's a pink one. Same thing, about a 1/2 inch in, a 1/2 inch down. Perfect. Perfect. Just make sure when you do your rivets that you're not missing getting the whole rivet, because if you do, then you're going to get a mark on your rivet, and you don't want that. Ask me how I know. Yeah, perfect. All right, one more, and then we will be done. It is a beautiful thing. You have 2 presses too. I know. She does have a sale every now and then. I think I got my second one when she had a sale. This moved on me, so. There we go. Oh my gosh, guys, we're almost done. It's a beautiful thing. Now, you could put 2 rivets in here. I personally don't think it needs it, but you could. All right, let me get this monstrosity out of the way. Okay. All right, let's see the big reveal. Oh my gosh, look. Perfect. All right, let me bring it over here. I'll try and be slow so I don't give anybody any reason to be nauseous. Hi, guys. All right. Let me do a little tiny cleanup here. Put my clips in my little root head. Get my peppermint mocha. Nothing like it. Okay, so here it is. Now, I have made these with turn locks too, which is a good option, I think. So there it is, the Necessary Clutch Wallet. It is such a great pattern. Emmeline bags, I mean, I don't even know when it was released, but it's been out for a while. And my tag back here. You open it up and you've got 6 card slots, a slip pocket, and a space to put things. Your zipper pocket, a space, 6 more card slots, and a slip pocket. Lots of room. And when we added we did the sewing, it's closed off our zipper pocket when we added that to the bag. Oh my gosh. For not having made this in a very long time. Oh, and here's my little D-ring. So I'll add a wristlet strap so that if someone wants to use it as a wristlet, they can. I love this. Let me, I don't know, can you see right back there? There's my other press. That's where I leave the whole die attached all the time. So if I have places that I can't get to with my hand press, I just go over there and use that. It's like riding a bicycle. Isn't that the truth? Okay, I'm gonna just sit here for a minute and read some comments. Nicole, peppermint mocha. I probably have them probably not even once a month. Number one, they're expensive. Number two, they're high calorie. I don't need any extra calories by something I drink, but I'm going to enjoy this. My husband got it for me. And I hate to say, we have a Starbucks that's less than a mile from here, right across a main road. And then right down our home division road, they're putting in a drive-through and a walk-up Starbucks. Yeah. 2 Starbucks within less than a mile. What can I say? They want you to drink their coffee. And we love their coffee. So, all right. The Necessary Clutch Wallet by Emmeline Bags. Go get the pattern. And she does make a mini. I have the mini pattern too. Maybe I'll do that next. But tons of places for 12 card slots, 2 slip pockets, and then 1, 2, 3 other little compartments in here. Love it. Thanks for joining today, guys. I know at the beginning I said I was in a bit of a sewing funk, and I'm hoping this has helped me get out of it because I love this. This is a gorgeous wallet. You know, what I may do is make the mini in the same fabric. Should I do that or should I do something different? What do you think? I did get some other fabric from your vinyl source, Renata, that might work. Maybe I'll do that. The extra large. Okay, yeah, I've made the extra large. I don't know if I still have one. Actually, I think this is an extra large. Hold on, let me grab it. Yeah. It's right here, guys. Here is the extra large. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. So this is the extra large, and this is what the the wristlet looks like. But look how much bigger this is. Look. It's huge. It is huge. It has the exact same stuff on the inside. A slip pocket, card slots, a zipper pocket. The zipper pocket is going the wrong way as far as I'm concerned, but it's absolutely fine. Another big pocket, more credit card slots, and a slip pocket. So this one I did do the turn lock because it's so big. That is the X. I think this is actually the XXL. I think there's an XL and then an XXL. I think this is the XXL. It's huge. This is a purse. The one thing that's nice about it is I don't have my husband's cell phone. Your cell phone fits in there. Your cell phone actually fits in the XL. I don't think it fits in this one. Not my phone, which is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I don't think it, I think this isn't quite big enough for to fit your cell phone. I'd have to test it. But it definitely is this one. This is like a clutch. Somebody, I think it was Patty, was saying that she made one of these for her daughter's wedding as a clutch. This is a clutch. It's huge. So you can see on this one, I did put 2 rivets on each side because it's so big. Oh my. You like using the rivets rather than sewing it? Yeah. Now, you know, I haven't made one since I got Thor. I wonder if sewing the sides would be easier on Thor. It might be. Hi, Christy. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. It might be easier on the cylinder arm. I'm going to try it. I'll try it, but maybe I'll do the mini tomorrow or in the next day or two. I'll do a live of the mini. And then it's been a long time since I've made the extra large or the XXL. I have all the measurements, so maybe I'll do it. And this is cotton. This is cotton, and this is vinyl. What did I use for the inside? I used all cotton for the inside. Yeah. I would use waterproof canvas. See, this is before, this is how long ago. This is how long ago I made this. This is before there were so many options for waterproof canvas or water resistant canvas. This is how long ago it was. So I used cotton. There's a tiny little thread here. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. You know, I don't know, Julie, if the XL is an add-on to the original. I don't know. I'll give you the measurements for the XXL and the XL. I don't think it's part of the pattern. I don't believe. I'll look before I give you any measurements. But it is in the Facebook group for the NCW. In the files on the Facebook page for NCW, somebody, now it's been a long time since I looked. I'm assuming they're still out there. Debbie Hunker. Yeah, she has the XL hack. I think it is Debbie Hunker. Yeah. But all the measurements for the XL and the XXL are in the files. They were in the files on the Facebook page. Perfect, Jan. Perfect. It is Debbie, yeah. Debbie Hunker has different wallet patterns? I didn't know that. Oh my. I might have to go look. So let's do that. I'm going to make a mini, and then I will make either the XL or the XXL. How about that? I'm going to do, I didn't see what everybody said. Nicole, I'll give you the measurements for the XXL because it's not part of the pattern. I'll give that to you. I don't know if I have them right here. You know what? Let me see real quick. Oh. Oh my gosh. This pattern has been out for at least since 2013. Yeah. So here's the pattern piece. I think this is for the XXL. So it may be part of the pattern. I'll look before I give any measurements or anything out. Yeah, this is the pattern piece for the XXL. Look how big it is. Yeah, see, this is the XL and this is the XXL. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the XL and this is the XXL. So you can see the difference. I don't want to turn them around because there's the pattern piece, but yeah, I forgot that. Let me see. Yeah, this is what Linda Grant, XL NCW measurements, 125%. This is what I printed off Facebook. She gives you all the measurements. So, yeah. There's all kinds of hacks on that Facebook group. Let me see here. Yeah. So we'll do that. I want to, before I give you anything, as far as measurements, I want to verify it's not copyrighted by Emmeline Bags. I'm very sensitive to that. So, okay. It's Nicole, Jan linked it above, and Jan is linking it again for you. Jan is the most wonderful, and Annette, you've done a fabulous job. Annette, I'll connect with you offline if you want to stay a moderator. I'd be happy to have you. My other moderators would be happy to have you. I know you help Kasaya all the time, and I know she keeps you busy. But all right, guys. Thank you. I will post. I'll try and plan it more than an hour ahead of time. The way things have been going, that's about all I can do. But things have quieted down just a little bit, so thanks, guys. I appreciate each one of you. I truly do. So go get the pattern if you haven't ever made it, or it's been a long time. The pattern's been out for 11 years. I had no idea it had been that long. Then go make one. This is the regular size. This is the original size. We'll do the mini and we'll do an XXL. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.